What's up, boys and very, very, very few girls? Today we're going to be playing the best deck in whatever. It has the highest win rate for the longest time, and it's super OP. But the point of me showing it isn't necessarily to show the deck off, it's to show how to beat like really hard matchups. I played like a ridiculous amount of P.E.K.K.A.s. This one particularly is probably tough. Triple spell, and it's a bait deck. P.E.K.K.A, Electro Wizard, Dark Prince, pretty strong deck for him. But I'm just going to kind of talk about some of the concepts of things that I did in this match. Alright, so it starts off pretty normal. Get my Dark Prince down. My Zap should have hit that one other minion, so slight misplay by me there. At this point, I think it's just normal bridge spam, maybe. I don't really know that he has P.E.K.K.A. I didn't want to just randomly throw down a giant, and then he ends up playing P.E.K.K.A at the back for whatever reason, so instantly he just punished opposite lane. So that was a bit of misplay by him. Pretty good battle ram by him though. I bait out the zap on the bats, but regardless, giant gets a bunch of HP. So of course I don't know why he's played P.E.K.K.A at the back, but this is something that could have happened later in the game as well. And otherwise, what you do is you either have like counter pushing units where you use a giant in front of your like princes. I had a pretty good defense here too. Or otherwise, you just you play double princes. Like you can defend with like a prince or dark prince, and then you play at the bridge another prince with it. And then a lot of the time that forces out his P.E.K.K.A. And then you play giant once that P.E.K.K.A is forced out. So he is a hard counter, but he played this kind of odd. We'll show another one. This is a really close game, but this hog deck pretty much counters it really, really nicely because you have so many ways to stop princes with Ice Spirit, Ice Golem, guards, and then Inferno Dragon. This deck is pretty bad against Inferno Dragon. Doesn't really have a way to kill it because they just zap your bats or your Spirit Goblins and it shreds it. That match should have been hard too, but we'll show this one. This is similar, and this is a pretty hard one. And then we'll get into live battles. Starting hand wasn't that great, but that was unfortunate timing for him. Play a Goblin Gang at the bridge generally if you have to play it as you're heading 10 elixir. Ends up being pretty nice. If you put Ice Spirit in front of it, I would just Spear Gobbed. Right here, hit 10 again, so I go ahead and play that down. At this point, I don't know it's a P.E.K.K.A deck. I played Dark Prince in front of those because I don't want to waste the bats. And I knew his Zap was out of rotation. That's why I played so many Swarm units. So that was really important. I mean, like, I'm not playing my Giant because it wasn't good in that situation. But I knew he has Zap out, so I go ahead and went in with everything. While I didn't get any damage, I am still like one ahead on Elixir, so it wasn't bad at all. Right here, just play the Spirit Goblins down a tank. Be nice. He said well played. Thanks, bro. Right here, I knew that this is a huge overcommitment by him. He played a Mega Minion that died for free, and then he zapped, and then I instantly go in with Dark Prince Bats because the zap is out of rotation. I know that I can take advantage of his Elixir. That's a really good example of just instantly pressuring at low Elixir with something that doesn't seem like the best push because he had no way to stop it. Because I knew what his Elixir count was because I knew. So first he goes in with the Battle Ram and gets no value. So I kill it with the Prince, right? And then, so let's think about why I knew this was the way when I should punish and why I took the tower. So I mean, it's just defense from here on out. But so I'll just talk you guys through it real quick. Okay, so. Alright, so that was a thing too. So he played Ice Spirit Battle Ram, this is 5, and I played 5, so that's even. Not to mention, I was already ahead in Elixir when he started the push. Then he goes Mega Minion, which then puts him down 1 Elixir, and then he zaps, which puts him down another Elixir. So he was down 1 to start with it, and then he basically spent like 3 more Elixir with his Ice Spirit and his zap. Well, not in that order, but regardless, I was up about 3, and I knew his zap was out of rotation, so I instantly go Dark Prince Bats, and even though he gets his Dark Prince out, it's not in time. And that's all it really takes a lot of the time is a 3 or 4 elixir deficit can equal a loss if you know their hand and you immediately punish. So that game was about that. Alright, so grand challenge. Let's hop into it. Gosh dang it. I thought about holding two. Oh, that was a bad zap by him though. Ooh, that's such a bad start for the game. I'm so far behind on Elixir. I should have went bats maybe, but he would have zapped it too, so I don't know. I mean, it's always an assumption you have. It's either Golem or 3 Musk. And Minion Horde is one of the main cards you're going to see. So the reason I'm playing this Goblin King after the Bandit dashes is because it pretty much is going to be equal damage on both sides, and it's more of a threat if you don't let the Bandit take out like half of it first. I'm gonna go ahead and poison everything. It makes so the elixir's about even now. I could have got that zap out earlier, but this is a pretty bad push by him. He's not gonna get much out of this. So now we're about even in elixir, so this is nice. I activated King Tower obviously, but I can live with that. So this time I'm not gonna allow the damage. My music stopped playing for some reason. So he's gonna pump maybe? I'll just go in. Yep. I can ignore him. This side. Is that the rotation? Don't want to waste poison there. I'll get the damage there, but still. That start was really bad, so this is a solid win. Alright, now. Oh, did I like turn on sound off or something? I must have hit something. Alright, there's back. Eleven and 1. Let's go, baby. Get them dubs. Oh, I forgot to hit battle. Apologies. Ugh. Let's do our best. See if he makes a play. So that's a spell bait, obviously. That's good damage. I'll let that bandit get a dash off. I don't want to have to waste an entire goblin gang. I'd be behind the elixir if I did that. So he has minor and okay. I played Dark Prince in the back because I thought it would go Goblin Barrel, and if you have the Dark Prince charging when they play Goblin Barrel, it can actually kill all three. So that was kind of a risk I took, but didn't pay off this time. He has Zap in rotation, so if I defend a Goblin Barrel with Zap, then it'll get hit. I'll go ahead and do it anyway. He predicted for some reason instead of just waiting. That was weird. This is good though. Now he doesn't have Zap for this next defense. I'm gonna go Goblins here. What? Because I want to be able to hit Minion Horde with it. And then I'll Zap this. Beautiful. That's why if I would have went Goblin Gang, I wouldn't have had the Elixir to go in there. To zap the Goblin, or to zap the Minion Horde rather. I'm okay with that split. Alright. Sorry. One tower. Woo, clutch, baby.
I don't know why I had Bomb Tower, but I'm still dancing.
Why did he have Bomb Tower? I mean, it's like I don't have a log, so I mean that deck is pretty strong against me, and I don't really have amazing Minion Horde counters. Like, of course, I was always cognizant of when he was going to use Minion Horde, so I had like Spirit Goblin Zap always ready. But that's something he can play around, and I only ever was able to do that because I baited out his Zap with my bats beforehand, so that was really important. Yeah, I'm not sure why he has Bomb Tower, but still a pretty solid win because every other card in that deck is hard for me to deal with. Princess, Bandit. Bandit counters both Princes actually, if it's a 1v1 scenario. And Goblin Gang, Goblin Barrel, weird deck. That's a good player though, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, yeah. I've seen him, I've played him before because when you do 12 wins a lot, you typically see like a lot of names repeated. Same with ladder when I do play ladder. Alright, so 22,000 gold, some minions, some knights, some skeletons, zappies. Ooh, that's my only non-max rare. Mini P.E.K.K.A, that's gold, that's gold. Woo! Getting Prince towards the 200. I'll love to have him maxed out, that'll be nice for gold. Wizard, some free gold, Bomb Tower. Elite Barbs, let's go, baby. No legendary, rest in peace, but okay. 8,000 gold's nice though. Oh, I know what I can do now. I can go buy me my my bandit. Got a 19 out of 19 bandits now. I need 30 to max her. All right. I know this deck is really popular, and you guys may hate me. I apologize if you do, but I think it was some good matchups to go over. Like, it kind of plays in the thought of like how you win games based on elixir counting. And card rotation, and this deck is pretty good for that just because it's got zap bait stuff going on. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you to Royale API once again for being my partner, and I will see you guys in the next video.